Greetings, buzz humans, smarts, marks, hipsters, trolls, bros, wrestlebays, buzz rats, and the rest of the relevant Rasslin family. It's me, your host and humble narrator for this evening's relevant review. It's me, Joe Fortune, the voice of Relevant Rasslin Productions. Buzz humans, are you relevant? Are you buzzworthy? Are you adequately prepared to join me once again for a relevant review? Well, buzz humans, if you are, then hang tight. Get ready to ride those buzz waves with us because we are covering on this episode MLW Fusion number 38 from 1/5/2019, January 5th, 2019. Now, we recently did a relevant review here of the previous episode of MLW Fusion, episode 37. So, yeah, I really dig what's going on in MLW currently. I think Konan and Court Bauer got a good thing going on down there in Florida, even though I do know that they do shows in New York and Chicago as well, but based in Florida. That opening video package always makes me want to watch some of their old stuff. I don't really know where to find it. Maybe it is on their YouTube also. I got to just check. But yeah, I remember MLW years and years ago when I was in high school, about like 15, 16 years ago. And them doing like different angles with some guys that I was following. Some guys that I was following in Ring of Honor, and I like that. And that's what's kind of cool about MLW is a lot of New England guys and Midwest guys, and of course luchadors being used, but in different roles in different angles. And that's what I really like about MLW is a lot of angles, a lot of storylines. So with that said, buzz humans, let's keep this relevant review short and sweet. This is Joe Fortune, Relevant Rasslin Productions, False Finish Productions. Let's get into it. Relevant review, MLW Fusion, episode 38. All right, buzz humans. So the show opens with a video package. It was basically just a recap of the Low-Key and Konan feud and match. Shows what happened in the match, how Konan was about to win the title from Low-Key, and then was this big clusterfuck where the referee got knocked out, and you know what happened at the end. Key wound up shanking Konan. I thought it was pretty cool. I read some reviews online, like from Body Slam. He didn't really like it. Bodyslam.net or whatever that website is. I enjoyed this this match. I didn't think the production was bad. I liked that angle, and I like that they showed a match. That they showed a recap video, like leading, that way if you missed the last episode or, just want to catch up on it, you can see what's going on. I like how they, keep you up to date in their opening package. And of course, Tom Lawler made the save at the end of the match, which gets, puts heat on, his upcoming match with Low-Key in February. So, Tony Schiavone informs us that Konan is in the hospital and that we will hear from him later. We also hear that Cotto Brazil is back tonight as well. So there's only 2 matches on this show, which is cool. I like that. I do. I really do. 2 matches, and they're cool matches, and lots of storyline, and lots of vignettes. So we got Gringo Loco versus the man LA Park, the dead man LA Park. Why do I say that? Not to rib on Undertaker, but because I like LA Park's opening video or entrance video in this promotion. It's like this cool Day of the Dead thing. Just kind of adds some elements to his character. And yeah, if you're not really familiar with him, you kind of know what to expect when you see this guy coming out dressed like a skeleton. So these guys have like the best attire. Gringo Loco is wearing like this whole gimmick that's like looks like half American flag, half purple, silver stars bodysuit. And you guys know what LA Park La Parka wears. So you know, this is like two comic book characters, two video game characters battling it out. You know, LA Park won the Buzzy, Relevant Rasslin Buzzy plug, shameless plug there. Check that out on our YouTube channel. Won the 2018 Relevant Rasslin Buzzy for Foreign Star of the Year, and it's no wonder why. They start this match out by working over the crowd with some corner cheers, you know, and then, you know, shaking hands. And before that, these guys heard the crowd brawling. The crowd is split. Lots of heel work from Park, back and forth, 50-50, you know, match. Gringo Loco hits a crossbody from the top of the entrance ramp, which is pretty cool. The match ended kind of odd. There was like this weird ref bump, and Park just hit a spear on Gringo Loco out of nowhere and got the win. But I really didn't think Gringo Loco was going to go over LA Park anyway. So, you know, just a cold match, but it was fun, and I'm sure it popped the crowd with some of the spots, like when La Park was drinking beer with the crowd, taking the beers from the crowd and hitting Gringo Loco with them, and then telling the referees, you know, suck me. Anyway, Casey Lennox is in the back. She is interviewing Cotto Brazil. This is kind of a weak promo from him, but, you know, he's got a couple other gimmicks on the indies too, so I'm sure he's got to come up with different characters. And I'm not making excuses for him. I'm just saying he really should do a little bit better on his promos if, you know, he's got to do location-specific ones, or he's just, you know, Cotto's cool, but I've seen him with other gimmicks, and he doesn't really cut promos. So he's got this eye patch on. He says he got this eye patch because he was hit with a bottle by Ricky Vega, as Konan calls him, but it's actually Ricky Martinez, because Cotto took all his girls in the club. I don't know. Like I said, kind of a lame promo, and it's cool that the dude's back, but let's keep it moving. We get a vignette for Tom Lawler versus Low Key at the ECW Arena in February for Super Fight. That's going to be a big one. It's probably going to be where Low Key drops the title, or we'll get some crazy swerve where, like, Lawler turns and he gets the title anyway, but I don't know. I don't see Key losing this one cleanly. If he does, I don't know. They're really putting Lawler over. Oh, sorry. I thought my glasses were broken, but I'm just high. Anyway, so Tony Schiavone tells us that Selena Vega's Promociones Dorado has been fined $15,000, you know, for the attack on Konan, $15,000 for Low Key, $15,000 for Selena, whatever herself. I don't care what her first name is. She looks good. Ricky Martinez, $7,500. Hijo del LA Park, $7,500. In possible suspension of SDL, I'm just going to call her that, of her promoter's license, whatever that means. We get a real short phone call vignette, whatever segment from Konan. You don't even see his face. It's just like, you know, like, oh, he calls in, he gives a quick little update on how he is. Basically, he says he's pissing blood, but he'll be back to kick Low Key's ass. Low Key cuts a vicious promo on Tom Lawler, hyping their match. So that's going to put a little more heat on that. I like that. And in response to that, Fred Yehi cuts a promo Low Key because he wants to you know, step up and represent Team Filthy in get to low key and try to soften him up for his man, Tom Lawler. Wouldn't it be cool if Fred Yehi and low key had a title match and Fred Yehi beat low key and then Yehi had to fight Lawler, or it was a triple threat or something? I don't know. I love title changes, that's me, but so I always like unexpected title changes. So don't mind me if I'm on my bullshit, just throwing random ass ideas out there. It's whatever. It's 2019. It's Relevant Rasslin Productions, Foster's Productions, Relevant Reviews. And we're just, really not holding back anymore. We're too old for that. We get a recap of Simon Gotch versus Ace Romero. I don't know what people's problem with Simon Gotch is. I really like this guy. He had a really, really good match against Tim. Was it Tim Thatcher? Yeah, I think it was on New Year's Eve at Beyond Wrestling. That was a good one. He looks built. I don't know, man. He shaved his mustache and he looks kind of like skinny fat. I like it. Not even skinny fat. He's stocky, man. Gotcha's cool, but he doesn't look as nearly as I think why I noticed it more in person is because this is like I said, a recap of him against Ace Romero, and you guys know Romero's a big bastard. So Romero comes out, or Romero's in the back. He cuts a promo about what he spent his winnings on, and I'm assuming by what he was hinting at, that would be weed and food, which I would probably do the same. So more power to you, big man. And he says he wants a title match, or he's going to be coming for low key. So that's awesome. Maybe down the road we see Romero versus Key, or if Lawler goes over, Lawler versus Romero, that could be interesting. Dreamer cuts this promo on Brian Pillman Jr. about the Singapore Cane. I'm sorry, but this shit made me laugh. He was just talking about how Dreamer. I gotta just I know Bruiser Brody Tim. He hates fucking Dreamer, and he wants to make a Buzzy Award just for Dreamer. Please go away award, but we'll see. That's possible for this year. But Dreamer cuts this promo on Pillman talking about why the Singapore Cane match was brought to America. He says how Singapore Canes work and that they're like a baseball bat. They're meant to cut your back open. He talks about how the Singapore Cane, which, hey, I like to call the kendo stick, and I believe that was brought by Steve Blackman. Whatever. But say what you will. ECW fans versus early Attitude Era fans. Tommy Dreamer had brought the Singapore Cane to ECW. So he talks about how America was in an uproar when an American citizen was caned in Singapore 3 times. I don't know what that's a reference to. I'm not really on my political bullshit right now, or really about in the past like that. I should probably know that, right? Tommy said he got hit 13 times with a Singapore Cane. I don't know who hit him with that, Sandman or Raven. Basically saying he has PTSD from the cane, but he likes to, inflict pain as well. I don't know. It was a decent promo. It made me laugh just because, fuck, man, Dreamer's still getting booked everywhere. It's crazy. Maybe he's going to win Relevant Wrestler of the Year award this year. I don't know. We'll see how it goes at the Buzzies. Anyway, let's get on to the main event, the second match. Only 2 matches, like I said on this show. Love it. Lots of promo work. Like I said, lots of vignettes, lots of angles, lots of storylines being pushed. And, no need for nonsense filler matches. So we got Teddy Hart versus Pentagon. Oh, my God, these pop-ups. We got Teddy Hart versus Pentagon. Again, it's like a split crowd. There's, tons of bumps. And there's tons of bumps. Just Canadian destroyers, flip power bombs, drivers, etc., etc. Awesome shit from Teddy and Pentagon. This is like a get your shit in match, but whatever. I enjoyed it because I love these two guys. Pentagon, I guess, as a tag champ and Teddy as the MLW middleweight champ. Kind of surprising to see Teddy go over in this one. But I guess you could chalk it up to the fact that, Penta is selling the injuries from last week when he was attacked by Promociones Dorado. He wasn't able to help out low-key. I mean, he wasn't able to help out Konan. Maybe I made a Freudian slip there because I don't know. I have a feeling that Pentagon and Phoenix may be going back with them, do a heel turn, and that's how they're going to help low-key retain the title over Tom Lawler. I don't know. Just throwing ideas out there. So like I said, Teddy wins. I was a little surprised, but some good spots and bumps in that one. And next week, we're going to have Low-Key versus Fred Yehai because Low-Key has accepted Yehai's challenge. Also going to have Dragon Lee versus Rich Swann. That should be an awesome one. Speaking of Rich Swann on Impact, he just won at Homecoming Ultimate X and is the new Impact X Division champion. And also we're going to see that Singapore Cane match between Brian Pillman Jr. and Tommy Dreamer. So I'll go watch that episode now since I'm a little late with this review, and I know that one's out. And I'll do a review of that one right away. And then, you can check that one out. So Buzz Humans, with that said, let's just throw it out there for you so you can ride those digital buzz waves with us. Follow us and False Finish Productions on all of our social media outlets, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, all over podcasting platforms. Check out our relevant reviews on falsefinish.com. Check out our links in the bio so you can visit our buzz shop and pick up a zine or a custom print, our WrestleMania 35 week planner, and our Northeast Indie Wrestling calendar. We do the work so you don't have to, keeping you relevant and buzzworthy in the pro and independent wrestling scene. Buzz Humans. This has been Joe Fortune for False Finish Productions and Relevant Wrestling Productions. Another relevant review. This time we did MLW Fusion, episode 38 from January 5th, 2019. So, Buzz Humans, you know how it goes. Kayfabe may be dead, but originality and diversity are not. Relevant Wrestling Productions is always relevant to us. Damn it. Peace. Who's next? We the people.